Good morning. I'm meteorologist Lance Huffman with an update on your Sunday morning forecast. Warm air continues to surge into the area, and with that warm air does come more chances for some showers and storms as we go through today. So have the umbrella handy and our interactive radar on the WANE 15 app handy as we track some of the rain showers and even some storms as we go throughout the rest of today. 59 degrees, the temperature towards some 60s will move in for this afternoon, along with some more rain and storm chances. The heaviest pockets of rainfall this afternoon as of now look to be to the north of Fort Wayne. However, some of those could still extend to around the Summit City at sometimes. Highs will be in the mid-60s in Fort Wayne today. We're going to be close to record high temperature before a cold front moves its way through. And we're keeping an eye on what aligns with this cold front because there could be some showers and storms that form along it. You can see it showing up on Futurecast at this point. Some of the dark reds along here showing some heavy rainfall, and it will also coincide with some damaging winds that could be possible with some of these storms along the cold front. We could see this in our western communities at around 6 to 7 p.m. tonight, and at around 7 to 8 p.m. in Fort Wayne is when we'll expect to see that time frame of those storms move through, and around 8 to 9 in our eastern communities before it moves out towards around 10 p.m. So that's pretty much the time frame for this event. We'll let you know if that changes at all. Temperatures behind the cold front dramatically drop tonight. We'll get to below freezing temperatures as soon as really just a little bit past midnight. So some flash freezing on some of those rain-covered roadways could be possible at times tonight. So that's something to also keep in mind. Let's look at the severe outlook for today. We do have a marginal risk still in place for Fort Wayne, but in our western communities, there has been an upgrade to a slight risk in Kosciuszko, Wabash, Grant counties, extreme southwestern Huntington counties, and really extreme southwestern Whitley County. So those are areas that have seen a slight uptick in that potential for some of these storms that we could see, especially along the cold front, to be on the stronger to severe side of things as we go through today. So something to keep in mind of, but it's certainly not the most severe risk that we've ever seen through December. It's just not something we see too often, especially in late December, but it is something that we do see every once in a while. Winds will be picking up as the warm front lifts north through this afternoon, through this late morning and afternoon. So could see some gusts up to 30 miles per hour late this morning, and then we could see those continue up to around 35 miles per hour through this afternoon. And once we get towards this evening, gusts up to 40 miles per hour, up to 45 tonight, and we could get up to around 50 miles per hour on our Monday. And because of that potential of those pretty strong wind gusts outside of those showers and storms, we do have a wind advisory in place tonight from 8 p.m. through 7 p.m. on our Monday. So some windy times are ahead. Here's some looks at the updated Futurecast rain totals. This is taking out some of the rain we saw earlier this morning and is now accounting for the rain that we still have yet to see. So it looks like we could still see around 1/4 of an inch or around that, just maybe a little bit less in Fort Wayne, but it's really going to depend on where those heavier pockets of that rainfall will occur with those showers and storms along that cold front, because in those heavier pockets with those thunderstorms, you're going to see those locally higher amounts. So this is not definitely a take it to the bank amount in Fort Wayne, because as you can see, around 1/2 inch of rainfall could be possible in those thunderstorms that we're moving through on Futurecast through areas such as Decatur and Van Wert. So our rain totals will change. It gives a pretty good idea, at least, of some of the rainfall that does remain throughout the rest of tonight and through the evening. 64 degrees, again, the high today. That's 1 degree short of a record high temperature. 65 set back in 1984, so we'll get pretty close. And if we overperform on those temperatures, we could tie or break that. So that'll be something to watch today. 26 on Monday. We'll see some snow showers behind the system's cold front for Monday. 25 Tuesday, 31 Wednesday, and then a Clipper system moves through. It's going to give us some snow showers Wednesday night, and into early Thursday morning, and it's going to reinforce our cold air as we kick off 2026. 24 on New Year's Day and 25 on Friday.